me just record that so I can post it later. But very, very, very happy about what we just experienced with Mr. Sloan and Mr. Miko. Just really powerful stuff. Let me go ahead and share my screen. And I think everybody on here knows who I am so far. I'm just checking to see if we have any guests on here yet. And as you know, ladies and gentlemen, this is an opportunity to invite friends and family members to take a look at what we do so that they could see Xtream effects and what it is that we offer, and also take a look at the technology and what it is that it helps us to achieve. So my name, as I said before, if you didn't hear it, Dr. Harry Benjamin. I grew up in Jamaica. I became a medical doctor there, soon after distributed fields, and then later got into network marketing. I have been in network marketing for 14 years, very grateful for that experience. In the last 3 years, because of this community, I've now developed the skill set of a trader, and developing that skill set, continuing to develop it. I'm very grateful for Xtream. It's made a huge difference. So I started my journey as an affiliate. I recommend to everybody that you join us as an affiliate. That's my recommendation. You could choose to join us as a student or a client using our services, but I recommend highly that you join as an affiliate. I invested a little over $100 back in 2020 to join this community, and this community have paid me thousands upon thousands of dollars, my family, by introducing friends and family to join us. You could also join us with one of the higher packages. There's one for $249, that's the Affiliate Pro. And then we have the TNT package for $299. That's the one that comes with our travel website, booking website, where you can book wholesale travel and get up to 80% discount on that. So we truly have a great platform. What some of us do, like myself, Bright, Bridget, Mark, Dr. Copeland, is that we went ahead, introduced friends and family, and started earning commission. Some of us earn $500 a month, as you could see in our compensation plan, $1,000 a month, $2,000, and it goes up to a high figure. It just depends on where you see yourself fitting in and how much it is that you want to earn from our great business communities. A really great platform that we have, and many of us earn commissions every single Friday that we get paid, whether it's $125, $250, $500, and it goes up and gives you the opportunity to earn higher level commissions the larger you choose to build your team within our community. So what is it that we offer? We offer 3 areas. We started off, I'm very proud about our academy. Xtream is the lifestyle company that has in it a global academy. So we have a global online platform for you to learn how to trade. We also have health and wellness products that you could use personally, or you could market these products and earn money. And then we also will be soon adding a page, you'll see here, our wholesale travel booking website, wherein you could literally book hotels online and pay a big discount up to 80% off. You can also share that website with people and earn commissions. You can also build a team of other people who are also sharing that. Today, we're going to emphasize our educational platform. The educational side, over $7 trillion available to us every day in the financial markets. You learn here how to tap into that. So you literally can join us and learn step by step how to go into the financial markets and make money. We have a very powerful academy that helps many people. We have on record students who came to us, people who joined us as students. I remember 2 ladies joined us. Not everybody has that. I wish I had that story, but I don't. Joined us with a package for $99 a month. And at the end of the first year, those 2 students earned over $1 million trading. They took the education very seriously, and they did well. A lot of students do not have that experience, just being transparent, right? Most students do not. I definitely wish I had anything close to that as my experience, but I didn't. So a lot of us go through the process of learning how to trade, and it takes some time, and it generally takes months. Some people even up to a year to really get a handle on trading. You could use the entrepreneur student package for $89 a month, or you could use the Nadex package for $159. Most people go for the Forex student package for $99 a month. Then last year, April, man, through, as you heard at the beginning, for those who are here, Mr. Sloan, alongside our educator, Mr. Aaron Maddox, they were the ones who brought to us the safety trade system. And what it did, it reduced the learning curve. It's only $599 to enroll for the year. You have a system for the year that gives you trade signals for only $75 a month. Plus the system itself can be used to literally trade and make money. All right. So this presentation that we do on today at this time, we emphasize the safe trade system. Right. You know, if you're new to the idea of trading, and I'm looking through the list of participants, I see a princess here, and I know Owen. I know you have your system. Just checking to make sure if there's anybody here that does not yet have this system. All right. So here we go. All right. So one of the key things about it is that it's simple to use, right? It's a color-coded system. It's now on the screen, right? And I'm showing it to you, and man, this is so wonderful. Some of us were here on, I think it was Tuesday that we looked at NZD USD. Some of you might remember that, right? I think Cheryl, you might remember that. You were here with me, and a number of others were here with me on Tuesday evening when we traded that news candle live. Right, Cheryl, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, wonderful. All right, and then we spoke about what could possibly happen. I'm putting it on the 15-minute. Some of you may know what the 15 minutes is, some of you won't know. All right, and I marked this yellow line that I just moved. That is what this candle, we saw this candle go up. And at this point, we put back this line. At this point, let's change this to the 4 hour. Some of you know what a 4 hour is, some of you don't. Don't worry about it. You learn all of that. All right. And then at this point, we had said there was a 4 hour. We saw that there was a 4 hour and a 1 hour at the time there was a 1 hour sell stop, right? You remember that, Cheryl?
Yes, I do.
Right. And when we saw the candle go up, right, and we said to you guys that it's gonna go up and it's gonna come back down based on the 1 hour, 4 hour sell stop. Can you see that's what happened? Can you see that's what happened?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So we're able to use the system because of this 1 hour, this red down here, where the yellow line is, red down at the bottom, green here, red here. We knew that there was what's called a 1 hour, and then we go to the 4 hour chart. It's all red. We knew that there was a 1 hour, 4 hour sell stop, and now we have a 4 hour sell stop, and the market has come down. So we knew that ahead of time because we were looking at what's called the logo. And let me just draw this out for us a little bit here. All right, because of what's called the logo. Some of you may know about the logo. If you don't worry about it. You're going to be trained on all of that. See, it came down, came up, and came over and down. Okay, by understanding how the market works, you're going to be able to predict where the market is going and would have made money. So Cheryl was here. She saw us look at this. She was here a part of this presentation, and some of you were here, and we saw this candle go up right here. Just go back to my 15-minute chart, right? And we saw this candle shoot up. This is very candle. We saw that candle shoot up, and we were all on the Zoom together, and we were planning to take advantage of it, and we saw that run up on the screen. Give me a minute here, guys. Give me a minute. Just get my ducks in a row. Put you over here, and then do that. All right, good. All right, so this right where my yellow line is, or close to it, this green candle that went up. All right, came back down a bit. And then we said at the end of the Zoom that it was going to continue moving, but it would eventually come back down as a 4 hour sell, which it did. So anybody who took advantage of that would have been able to track this and then take advantage of the sell. And we spoke about what are some of the changes that will happen here in called higher lows and lower highs, which you learn in class, right? So I want to emphasize something today. Who would like to, some of you are very new to trading, right? But you want to earn some money from trading. Put some dollar signs in the chat if you do. Put some dollar signs in the chat if you do. All right, you want to make sure that you're earning money from trading. Put some dollar signs in the chat. I want to see, for those who want to make sure that you're earning some money from trading, put some dollar signs in the chat. All right. Okay, good. Any dollar signs? Any dollar signs? All right, good. I'm seeing Bishop, Cheryl. Okay, great. All right, so just Bishop and Cheryl wants to earn some money from trading. All right. Anybody else wants to earn money from trading? Anybody else on here wants to earn money from trading? All right. So here's what I'm going to recommend. I'm going to recommend some times, and I want you to put these down. All right. I'm going to log in here, and I'm going to look for our education class schedule. Give me 1 second. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. So here's one of the ways in which, as young students in this process, right? I'm going to go to my affiliate members, go to my right here, education class kit. This is what I'm looking for. All right. This is one of the surest ways to earn some money in the early stages of your education, right? When you're just joining Xtream and you're trying to figure out how to use the safe to trade system, you're trying to figure out how to put in trades and make money, right? This is where you should be, right? This is where you should be. On Monday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm always in my back office. Or sometimes, we have to log in through a Zoom link. Mr. Aaron Maddox, our master educator, he conducts the New York session at 9 a.m. on Mondays, Eastern Standard Time. Believe you me, if you plug into that session, you're going to get ideas on what to trade. You're going to get the entry price as well. And I've rarely seen a trade lose that he calls during that session. So a lot of people make even their mortgage payment during that session. All right. That's Mondays, okay, at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Tuesdays on YouTube, we also do the same thing. It's called a move of the day. Right now it's public. I guess as our community grows, it will probably gradually switch to private, but it's public. And you could go on our YouTube channel at XFX Global LLC, XFX Global. Somebody could put that in the chat for me, please, so everybody could get it. You could log in on 9 a.m. on Tuesdays, and for an hour, ladies and gentlemen, we go fully over how the trading works, but also trade ideas are given out during that session. So you could literally make money during that session as well. On Wednesdays, the NADEX session is you'll have to join the NADEX program for that and pay some additional fee, small amount, an extra $59 to be in the NADEX program. All right. If you don't want NADEX, is great. If you don't, we'll educate you on it. This says 9 a.m. at the bottom, but it's 9 p.m. So my apologies, we're updating the schedule. But at the bottom on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, the Asian session conducted by our other educator, Mr. Gordon Clark, and that's where you can learn a lot about structure and how the market functions. He does excellent training. Then Thursday morning at 9 a.m. again, another chance to make some money on the move of the day. Trade ideas are given out. And the other time trade ideas are given out, it's 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with Mr. King Nelson and for that session. And then soon we're going to have 12 o'clock every other Wednesday. We're going to have 12 noon every other Wednesday, our safety trade training with our educators, Mr. Maddox and Mr. Nelson, who are going to help us to understand how to use the system even better, right? So if you are new to trading, young in trading, guys, and even if you're experienced, come to these sessions that I just named up. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Those 4 days, you can make money in the session. You're going to be given ideas on what you could trade. You'll be given what's called the price of entry or the entry price, and you'll be able to make some money in the meantime. And then you'll have the support, right? So in terms of looking at this chart and the simplicity of it, what we want you to do is to really plug into the education so that you can start to understand how to use this. Some of us are becoming very good at it and understanding how to use this much easier, right? So good. We saw that happen, right, Sherry? You saw it went up. We spoke about it coming back down, and we could see how that ourselves stopped.
And here it is.
Right? And it turned out the way we expected it to. One thing I would say for those of us who have the system already, guys, here's the thing. All these 1 minute, 5 minute, all of these trades eventually come through, right? It's really understanding how they work relative to one another. That's really the key, right? So let's look here at NAS 100. This is such a beautiful asset to trade. Right now it's at an all-time high. So NAS 100 has come up here. Right here's an all-time high, right where my blue line is. All right, just giving you some help here. So right now it came all the way up, touched the blue line. This blue line is my blue line. I put this blue line in here, right? This is not the system. Okay, this is just me putting a horizontal line to mark the highest point in the market. Generally, when it comes up to a high like that, there's a bit of reversal, which you could see, right? So it shot up, right? During the course of the day, it went up, it peaked. You notice it pulled back a bit, and then there's a little bit of sideways movement, and then it sold off, and it came back into what's called the 1 hour channel, and then it bought back up today again. You could see going back through the same cycle again. It went up, peaked, right, today, and then it pulled back, right? And then right now it's going sideways. So what we could anticipate is something quite similar, but pay attention to what your 1 minute right now on the higher time frame, which is the 1 hour, you can see it's all green right here. The box is green, it's all green. But if you drop down to the 1 minute, right, you wait for the 1 minute to give you some structural changes. What do I mean by that? Start to see these highs becoming lower highs, right? Right now it's going sideways until the market closes, but I anticipate that we're going to see a little bit of selling off, so we could see the market push down a bit. And then as it pushes down, pay attention to that, right? Pay attention to that. Look to see if it's doing this. If it's doing this, doing that, then it's starting to make its way down, okay? And then you could participate in some 1 minute sell stops until it gets to this blue line here. Okay, you could make some money on the 1 minute sell stops. In addition to that, we anticipate that you could see this going all the way back into what's called the 1 hour channel. Right now it's way above the 1 hour channel. This is the 1 hour channel. I'm on the 1 hour chart. This is the channel. This is where most of the buying power comes from. You notice that the market went up, it came back down into this channel and it bought up. Let's go down. Let me take that off my screen. All right, let's come over here again. All right, so the market came down below the channel, came back up, came down below the channel, came back up, right? So pay attention to this channel. This is where the money is now, especially the 4 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour chart, right? Pay attention to this. It came down into the 4 hour channel. Look at how much it went up afterwards. Let's measure how many points came out of that 4 hour channel. Out of that 4 hour channel, 255 points. If you were trading $1 per point, that's $255. $10 per point, that's $2,500, right? So it's important to understand these channels. The yellow line and the green line are what's called a channel. Sometimes this green line is red, and when it's red, it's because it's below what's called a blue line, which is, let me show you the blue line. There's a horizontal blue line here, not horizontal in this case, but this blue line here is a part of the safety trade system blue line. If the market is above this blue line, whatever chart you're on, this line is green. Let me try and find a chart where it's below the blue line. Let me go to gold, and you could see, let's look at a higher time frame. Let's go to the 1 hour, let's go to the 4 hour. All right, okay, still above the blue line. I'm trying to find an asset where it's probably Euro USD. All right, great. Okay, good. This is a good example of it. Do you see, some of you may see this, the line red. See, it turned red here from green to red. Why? Because it crossed the blue line on this time frame. So if you see it red, it's not, oh, why is mine red? Why is it not green? It's simply because it crossed the blue line right here, okay? All right, so hopefully that will help somebody out there who may be wondering about that. All right, let's go back now to NAS, and let's talk about and finish discussing what we could possibly see happen, right, going into tomorrow, right? So look, let's start back, go back to the 1 minute. Let's go back to the 1 minute chart. All right, let's go back to the 1 minute chart. Just showing you something here, right? All right, so 1 minute chart. Right now it's sitting on top of the channel for the 1 minute, right? It's sitting on top of the channel for the 1 minute, which you know, sitting on top of the channel for the 1 minute, all right? No great interpretation there. Let's go to the 3 minute, right? It's right slightly below the 3 minute channel. Let's go to the 5 minute. All right, we're looking at channels right now. This is above the 5 minute channel. Let's go to the 15 minute. You could see it's significantly above the 15 minute. Let's go to the 30 minute. Right, it's significantly above the 30 minute. Let's go to the 1 hour. It's significantly above the 1 hour, right? And where does most of the buying pressure come from? The 1 hour and the 4 hour, right? That's where a lot of the buying pressure comes from. It's above the 4 hour. Let's see, way above the 4 hour. So what the market generally does, it works its way back to the 1 hour and the 4 hour channel. That's what generally happens, right? It's in what's called a bullish trend. You could see that the market is in an uptrend. Looking at the 4 hour chart, this is the 1 hour, 4 hour chart, is in an uptrend. So it's generally going up. But while it's going up, it's going to go down, up, down, up. It doesn't just go straight up in the air. Okay, so understanding that there will be some opportunity right now, based on that, somebody come off mute and tell me, do you think we're likely to have more buys tonight going up or likely to have more sells? Somebody come off mute and tell me, based on what we just looked at and just discussed. Anybody? Say that again.
Buy.
We're likely to have more buys tonight. Okay, yeah. All right. Fair.
What are you saying?
All right. So if we go down to the let's look at the market went to its high, which is up here, right? You can see that it went there, and every time it goes there, every time it goes to that high, let's put out the 15-minute. Every time it goes up to that highest point, what's happening every time it comes up to that highest point?
Goes back down.
Yes, the reversal.
Yes,
It's
being
a correction.
rejected.
Yeah.
Correct, it's being rejected. So because it's being rejected here, okay, it's starting to make what are called lower highs. Okay, this is the 15-minute chart.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Right. So with that in mind, if we go down to the 1 minute, right, it's above its blue line. So during the day, it generally buys up above it, and in the night, it comes back down towards it. So there's a likely possibility if it continues to make lower lows, if you see when the market opens up, it starts to do this. Let's put the brush here. Starts to do this, then that gives you an indication that it's starting to make its way back down. And then you can look for 1 minute, 1 minute or 5 minute sell stops on the NAS, SPX, and US 30. Okay. Is that clear?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So that's how I would be looking at the indices right now are pretty easy to do. Why? Because if we go to the Safety Trade System scanner, some of you have the scanner, it's nice and all green on the H&H Blue Line scanner, right? Nice and all green on there. Okay, nice and all green. And all the indices are pretty much above their channels, all right? They're pretty much above their channels. So let's look at SPX, right? Look at US 30 above the blue line. So US 30 is above the blue line, NAS is above the 1 minute blue line, SPX is significantly above the 1 minute blue line. So that we could take 1 minute sells towards this if we see the market starting to move down. But if you see the market making new highs, if it clears this high, this peak up here, if it comes up here and clears this and closes above here, expect it to continue to go up. But if it doesn't make its way up in that direction and starts to go down, and that's my expectation, I'm going to be looking for it to, starting to dip down, because it's bought up, it cannot continue going up. They have to, they generally pull it back. And when they pull it back towards the blue line, and they oftentimes come back towards the 1 hour forward channel. The 1 hour forward channel, let's go to the 1 hour channel, right? If we look at the back, we look at the base indicator, we look at the indicators at the bottom. What type of environment is this? Is this a buying environment or a selling environment? On the 1 hour chart, is this a buying environment or a selling environment on the 1 hour chart?
Buy.
Buy, right. So if the market comes back into this channel, it's going to buy back out of the channel. All right. If it comes below the channel, it's going to buy back out of the channel. All right. That's what's going to happen. The 4 hour, right? If it comes down to here, if we see it drop and it comes down way down into here, man, we're going to see a nice rise again. Okay. So bear that in mind. So when you're trading, look out for that. Don't just, go to your 1 minute, because the 1 minute, 5 minutes, guys, they are so quick that you'd have a difficult time winning 1 minute, 5 minute trades if you only focus on the 1 minute and 5 minute charts. You should do that in the beginning, but eventually you're going to need to look at your 15-minute and 1 hour charts. So standard practice is that when you jump on the chart, start with your 1 hour or a higher time frame. I start with the daily, then I look at the 4 hours, then I look at the 1 hour, then I look at the 30-minute, 15-minute, 5 minute, 1 minute. That's my process. I start with the day, right? So just to give you that, go to the daily. And when I look at the daily, I come to the daily chart. All right, I come to the daily chart, and then I look at it. Whoa, look at the daily chart. Is this going up or down, guys, on the daily chart? Anybody? Is it going up or down? Anyone? Up, right. Right. And then go down to the 4 hours, right? Let's look at the 4 hours. Look, is the 4 hours going upward or downward?
Trend is up.
Trend is up. All right, on the 4 hour. Let's go down to 1 hour. All right, on the 1 hour. Is the trend up or down?
Up.
Up, good. All right, let's go to the 30-minute. Let's go to the 30-minute. All right, is the 30-minute showing us an uptrend or a downtrend?
Up.
Up, but right here is kind of sideways, right?
It's looking as if it wants to change.
Right, so this is a clue, okay? On the 30-minute, when it's sideways like this for so long, Guys, if it's not going up, what is it going to have to do?
Down.
Go down. So you have to look out for, we could get a big down move, right? Because of this pressure. There's pressure here why it hasn't gone up further, right? There's selling pressure here why it stayed inside of this area and hasn't broken up. Not that it can't, right? Because if it breaks through and goes up, it's going to go up. But if it starts coming down, you know, we should bear in mind that look how wide and long this stayed here, right? You know, look over here. You see when it went sideways like this, it went down first, caught some pressure down here, and then keep buying pressure down here and came back up. Okay? So bear that in mind. All right? So that's the 30-minute. Let's go down to the 15-minute chart. What is the 15-minute showing us? Is it a uptrend or sideways or down? What is it? What is it mainly? Anybody?
Look sideways to upish.
Yes, sideways to upish. That's nice. it's going up, but it went sideways. And let's go to the 5-minute. What is the 5-minute showing us? Is this an uptrend, a downtrend, or sideways?
Same.
Uptrend,
Sideways.
downtrend, or sideways on the 5-minute?
It looks pretty sideways to me.
Looks very sideways to me too on the 5-minute, right? Let's go down to the 1-minute chart now. Let's go down to the 1-minute chart, right? What is the 1-minute chart showing? Is this an uptrend, sideways, downtrend?
Definite sideways.
Definite sideways. So you have to be a little mindful, therefore, then that it's not aggressively going up anymore like it was. So let's be a little careful trying to get buys, even though it's a buy environment. Okay, what we should do if we're going to take, you're going to take some buys. You want to wait. You want to wait for this to come back into the 1-hour channel, right, or the 4-hour channel, because this is, see, it came down and it touched the yellow line on the 1-hour. It went back up. Notice that? See that, guys? That's where you buy from. Okay, so right now, if you go ahead and you see a 1-minute buy stop here, and you enter that buy stop, it may pull back on you quickly and you lose the trade, right? Because you're at the peak of this market. So you have to bear those things in mind and not just see the green, the green, red, green on the 1-minute and jump into a 1-minute buy stop. Okay, right? You have to look at the other time frames as well to give you an idea of what's happening. And right now, the higher time frames are buys, but the market would have to come down into the channel of the higher time frames, and then you take the buy coming back up. Do not take the, you should not do not. I can't tell you what to do. But, you know, right now, you know, I would be a little bit conservative in trying to take a buy coming out of this point, right? Because the market shot up to here, it rejected, came back down, all right? And then it's now going sideways, all right? All right, good. Any questions? Any questions? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, how do you get your system? For those who do not yet have it, I know Swazel, I know you're going to be getting yours here shortly. We recommend that you get, you join us as an affiliate. So join us as an affiliate, enroll with $168, and then get your system as well. If you're ready to, if not, then join us as an affiliate. Let's help you to tap into the 3 and free program. I already signed up one person. I'm anticipating I'll have the other 2 done before the end of this week. So I'm going to qualify for 3 and free. All right. I'm qualifying for the 3 and free. Hopefully you're going to do the same thing as well and qualify for 3 and free. Okay. I already have one person signed up. I have 2 more people that I'm going to be signing up this week. Right. But more than 2. But my goal for February, personally, I want to sponsor about 20 people myself, right, into the business. And then earn commissions every week, and also these bonuses that the company's putting on. It's just more money, right? More money to put into your trading account, or to do whatever it is that's important to you. Okay, so go ahead and get registered, get plugged in. All right. Another last little tip. One of the things I tend to do at the end of the trading day, not today, I'm not so sure, but you know, I expect there to be a little sell-off. That's what I expect to happen. All right, so the market is now going sideways, but then it pushed up a bit, but I'm expecting a little sell-off. Sometimes I'll put in a trade as I sell, and then by the time the market opens up, you'll see that they dropped it. Sometimes they dropped it 5-10 pips, and you make an easy win. But right now, the market has been pushing up. So there's such a bullish trend that it may end up, sometimes the market opens up and then it closes and it ends up higher and not lower. All right. But pay attention to that. Start to notice when the market closes at 5, all right? When the market closes at 5, does it go up after it opens or does it go down? Start to pay attention to that because those things are clues that could help to guide you, right? You know, and taking better advantage of this great business that we have, all right? So hopefully today's session was helpful to everybody. And man, I'm just so excited for you all. And it's going to be a really great season this year. It's going to be a very, very, very profitable season for us all, right? For those who learn how to use the system and take full advantage of it. Okay? All right.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Harry.
Hey, you're welcome. You're very welcome.
Thanks so much, Dr. Harry.
Hey, you're welcome, man. You're welcome,
Saturday.
guys. All right. Have a great night. All right. Bless you. Bless
Okay,
you all.
thanks. You as
All right.
well.
Thank you very much. I'll see you guys tomorrow's Friday. So we'll see you guys on Saturday, same time, and then Sunday, 5 o'clock Eastern. And then let's get through getting the 3 and 3 done. Make sure you get your 3 and 3. Don't miss out on the 3 and 3 program. Okay, guys?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Bless you. Bless everybody. Bye-bye.